Not everyone is going to understand you, and that's not your problem. I know we don't love that. We don't want to admit it, but each of us has a part of us that wants to be liked, accepted, and maybe even a little admired. But here's the truth. Being accepted and understood by everybody might mean you're not fully being yourself. There will be people who don't get your energy, your growth, or your goals. They won't understand why you're changing, why you're pushing, why you're not the same version of yourself that they're comfortable with. So the temptation is to shrink, to soften your voice, to downplay your goals, to make yourself just a little bit easier to digest because it feels safer. But here's something I've learned. When you shrink to fit in, you don't actually belong. You just disappear a little. And the wild part, most people don't even know you're doing it. They just get the version of you that's the easiest for them. Part 7 on my series of Theresaisms is to never let anyone dim your light. And one thing that I've learned is that the only person who can actually dim your light is yourself. And let's be honest, we've all done this. We've laughed a little quieter, played a little smaller, pretended that we don't really care about something that we actually wanted. Also, we didn't feel like we were too much, as if being too much is somehow worse than being not enough for yourself. And here's what the research tells us. People who stay authentic, even when it's uncomfortable, report higher levels of confidence and well-being over time than those who constantly adjust themselves to fit other people. Which means every time you shrink to be accepted, you're slowly disconnecting from the very thing that creates confidence in the first place. So maybe the goal isn't to be understood by everybody. Maybe the goal is to be fully expressed and let the right people recognize you. Because the people who were meant for you, they won't require you to edit yourself. They won't ask you to be smaller, quieter, or less driven. They're actually drawn to you because of these things. So let's normalize this. Not everyone is going to understand you, and that's okay. You were not meant to make yourself smaller so other people could feel bigger. You were meant to take up space that is already yours. So stop dimming your light because it makes someone else squint. You are not too much. You're just not for everyone. And the moment you stop trying to be is the moment that you finally start becoming who you were meant to be. I'm Coach T, and this is a coachable moment.